since you're a Bahamian, and I know you were affected by the storm, what really triggered you to say go to Canada?
God was marched down. You wouldn't have stayed there if you had family and you know what I mean. Your work, what you do for a living, you couldn't work. You know what I mean. You had no family members to go to. The family members that you have in the same place, you know, in the same situation with you, or died or injured. I even had family members die. You see what I'm saying? So
My sympathy.
me moving was for a better way of my kids. The schools was down. They were saying it was going to be an extremely long time before powers was about to happen. The government ain't doing what they supposed to do. They still ain't doing what they supposed to do. So why would I stay there? Doesn't make sense as a family man. Now, if I was by myself, I could say, you know what? I could have tugged it out, stay to work. You know what I mean? But it was more for my kids to better their life.
What were some of the challenges you faced transitioning from Nassau to Canada?
Truthfully, we still going through challenges, and
it's still the same
ain't easy.
thing.
It still ain't easy. It's just basically a fresh air because I could start over. You know, nobody know me. You know what I mean? It's this big environment. There's a lot of opportunities for my kids, especially the type of work that I do. There's a high command for carpentry. You know what I mean? So it's a breath of fresh air because I could start over. You know what I mean? And I can make more money because the minimum wage is higher. You know what I mean? I could give my kids a better way of living, a better way of thinking. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, but every day is still a struggle because right now we have to learn how to speak French. I don't know French. You know what I mean? And my kids have to go to a French school. It's hard on them. You know, but at the end of the day, it's going to better them.
It was a struggle at the beginning, and then we met some nice folks, really, really nice folks who simple as the taxi driver who pick us up from the airport and carry us to where we needed to go. Simple as him, he was very understanding because he was also from another country, and he know what it's like going into a new country and getting to know people and getting around places. So he was very lenient and helping us over certain things. Having baby here, it was different, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. The kids, even though they struggle with the French language and was not, but they love it. The weather, the snow, you know, right now we're coming on to spring for summer and it's nice.
So, do you see yourself, I mean, in the near future, ever returning to the Bahamas? I mean, even if just for a visit?
Yeah, for a visit.
But what about to rebuild, like your home in Freeport? Would you ever return to rebuild?
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. I would like to. We was just talking about it that we wouldn't move back, but we would invest back home.
Don't make sense.
We will invest back home, but the whole thing of being there, simple as okay. People ask why you didn't stay in Nassau. Nassau was like really overpopulated because you had people come from all islands seeking help where a hurricane hit, and it was so much people. It's like simple as the National Insurance building. When I went there, you was towing line upon line just to get a National Insurance card. So it isn't to say that we didn't want to stay. It's just that it was just really overpopulated and you started hearing a lot of little stuff happening. So we say, you know what? We got to leave. We have to move. And this was our choice, Montreal. And it's nice. We're settled down now.
We barely escaped Dorian. So why would I sit around and rebuild and wait for another one to come through and march down everything?
It might not be as worse.
It doesn't make sense.
We still have hurricane seasons.
and every year is almost a guarantee that you work all your life for something. You work hard, strive for something, say a home, like our home. You know what I mean? We even had it for a year yet. And it got destroyed. No hard blood, sweat, and tears. We had to work for that.
Climate change is a serious thing now. It's not just affecting the Bahamas, it's affecting the globe. What if a natural disaster hits where you are in Montreal, in Canada, and give you almost say it will basically bring you back to where you were when you were in Grand Bahama? Take for instance a massive snowstorm, or things could happen. Some type of natural disaster could hit Canada and affect you or interrupt your life. How would you respond to that? Would you pick up and move to another city, probably in the US or another city in Canada, or home, or where? How would you respond if a disaster like Dorian hits Canada? It doesn't have to be a hurricane, it could be another natural disaster.
Another natural disaster hit where I'm at, and it's mandatory and detrimental that I move, then I will move. But if it's not, then I look at it like this: is God say at the end of the day? I look at He brought me here, He lead me here for a reason. So it would have to be a reason for me to stay here. Now, if something else happened and He lead me somewhere else, then I will go. I would listen. But me moving right now, if it's a snowstorm, we already had massive snowstorms since we've been here. So I'm not like to say just jump about. I don't do that. So me, I consider this my home right now, so I can ride it out just like how I've been riding out the 35 years in the Bahamas.